boys and girls, hi there. How you guys doing? Here I am out on the bike. Finally, I am Ted. This is Ride with Ted. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. Oh man, oh man. Whew. Hope you enjoyed that last video, the review of the Tobacco Motorwear jeans, and of course my riding in the heat video, because it's been hot. And man, has it been hot. Actually, right now, the feels like temperature is 102. But there's a nice breeze coming off the ocean, I think. And it's actually quite pleasant, believe it or not. So we're out for a ride. It's been a long time. It's been actually over a week, maybe more, since I've ridden. Because it's just been too damn hot, that's why. And I know I could have, you know, there are things I could have done, but man, sometimes you just want to stay in the air conditioning. You know what I mean? Oh my God. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, something that, because I've had an interesting experience over the past week or two, and you experienced that with me when I took the Nightster for a test ride. Remember that, when I did that Nightster test ride? That was nice. I enjoyed that. I actually liked the Nightster a lot more than I thought I would. So, which made me think, you know, the Sportster is a damn nice bike. I'm here on my Sportster right now, out riding on it. And it's a great bike. This is my second Sportster I've owned. My first one I had was a 1994 XL 883. And I owned that for 10 years before I got the Heritage. And then I said to myself, I need to get myself another Sportster. So here it is. I've had this now for, wow, it's 2 years already. 2 years? It's 2 years. I've had this now for, no. It's 1 year. I've had this for 1 year now. Just over a year. Anyway. So I got my Sportster here. My 2003 100th anniversary Sportster. And I love it, naturally. Alright, it's a great bike. It's a freaking great bike. It's not, I mean, the misconception is that it's a girl's bike. It's a beginner's bike. It's not. It's so much more than that. And I think over the years, so many riders and so many people who have owned and used the Sportster can tell you firsthand that the Sportster is much more than what people believe it to be. First developed in the very first Sportster was 1957, and that was the birth of the XL Sportster. From 52 to 56, it was the series of K models, and that was the beginning. So when the XL first came out, the idea was to get new riders onto the bike, to get women on bikes. But from there, all the way up until 1985, the Sportster had the iron head engine. And then it was in 1985 that is when the Evolution engine came in, which is what this bike has. And the Evolution continued until 2021, when Harley Davidson ceased production of the Sportster as we know it, the one with this beautiful peanut tank. They developed the Sportster S in 2021, and then of course the Nightster came about. Now the thing is about the Sportster, here's why you need to, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you need to own a Sportster. Well, I wanted to talk to you about the Sportster, why it is such a great one. It's the most iconic motorcycle, I think, personally, the most iconic motorcycle ever created. There are arguments about that, and the reason why I say that is because of its longevity. It's been around since 1957. And it changed a lot over the years. Of course, it went from the tiny peanut tank to this tank. Now, mind you, this isn't the original peanut tank that we had, but it kind of gathered that moniker as a peanut tank. This particular one holds 2.3 gallons of gas. Earlier models held If you look at the 48, which is one of my favorite Sportsters, the 48 has only a 1.2 gallon tank. But there are people who have modified that to a 2.3. And of course you got your newer models that have a 3.3 gallon tank, I'm sorry. The thing about the Sportsters that you should know is that it's not just stock out of the showroom and that's it. No Harley Davidson is that way. Because as you know, the rarest Harley Davidson in the world is one that has not been changed from the showroom. And you can thank Liza Miller from Motorcycles and Misfits podcast for that. She coined that phrase to me, so I just repeated it. But with the Sportster, unlike, I don't want to say unlike, but like many of the other Harley Davidson motorcycles out there, but significantly more so, Sportsters have been modified more than any other Harley Davidson model to suit whatever needs. So I love my Sportster. I've been wanting one for a long time since I got rid of my other one, and now I'm back on one and I love it. Granted, I only use my Sportster for like around town stuff, little short little jaunts here and there. And I have threatened to take it on a long ride. Yes, I have. I know that. And I probably will at some point. You never know. So, but we'll see. So the 5 reasons why you need to get yourself a Sportster. I highly recommend, if you're going to get a Sportster though, I recommend you do it for years 2007 to, well, of course, 2020. The reason why I say that is because those years are fuel injected. Now this particular one here, this is my 2003, is not fuel injected, it's carbureted, but it's fine. I mean, if you don't mind messing around with carburetors, then by all means, get one. It's just a little more temperamental, we'll say. So, reason number 5 that you need to get yourself a Sportster is because it's versatile. It can do anything. It can be you can be a touring motorcycle, it can be your local motorcycle, it can be your commuter, it can be your off-road bike. That's right, kids. I've seen many people take their Sportsters and turn them into off-road monsters. You can do it. No question about it. Reason number 4 that you should get yourself a Harley Davidson Sportster. Now, mind you, you can put these in whatever order you want, but I think number 4 is probably a good one, is that one size fits all. It's not just a bike for small people, it's not just a bike for tall people, it's not just a bike for women, it's a bike for anybody. It could be your beginner, it could be your seasoned veteran. It doesn't matter. The Sportster is for everyone. Reason number 3, you should get yourself a Sportster. Did I hit the camera again? Reason number 3 why you should get a Sportster. It's a boatload of fun. The Sportster is just fun. It's a fun bike to ride. It's nimble. Yeah, granted, it's the lightest of all of the Harley Davidsons, right? This particular bike weighs in at 535 pounds. Okay, so it's a little weighty, and this is the 1200cc too. But it's still a great motorcycle for that. It's still very nimble. It's got a low seat height. It's like 26.5 inches, I believe. Which is still good if you don't have that tall stature thing going on. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's, man, oh man, it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun on this bike. My last Sportster, I had a crap load of fun on that thing. I went all over. I did all kinds of, even with my street tires, I did some off-road riding. Unintentionally, of course. It's great. And number two, bang for your buck. You look on Cycle Trader now, you look on any one of the online motorcycle resources for selling or buying a motorcycle, and you will see that Sportsters retain their value unlike any other motorcycle. They retain their value. You know why? Because everybody wants them. I gotta tell you, man. You go $5,000 on a Sportster, regardless of what year it is, and you maintain it and keep it good, don't do too many modifications to it, you can resell it for what you bought it for. And the number one reason why, and this is a tie. This is a tie, and I did it like this for a reason, because both of these reasons they're just as important as each other. I'll hit the first one. The first one is reliability. You won't find another motorcycle nearly as reliable as a Harley-Davidson Sportster with the Evolution engine. The Evolution engine is freaking bomb-proof. Anybody will tell you that. It's just amazing. This engine was in production for 35 years. 35 years in production. It's bomb-proof. The engine was just fantastic. Never gave a problem ever. This is my second one, and this thing is fantastic. Rock solid. So you can count on that. And the tied answer for number one, the second number one, as I said, this bike can be anything you want. You can make it an off-road bike. You can modify it in any way you want. You could turn it into that scrambler that you want. You can turn it into a chopper. You can turn it into your touring bike. There's so many aftermarket parts available for the Sportster to make this motorcycle whatever you want. It's amazing. I know people who have done iron butt rallies on a Sportster. I know people who have ridden their Sportster to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. I've talked to these people. All right, so there's no reason why a Sportster is outside of the realm of possibilities for any rider, new or old, man or woman. It doesn't matter. The Sportster is just a freaking awesome motorcycle, and I encourage you to get one. Now, if I had to pick my favorite, well, of course I love mine. My 2003 100th anniversary edition. I love it. But you guys, if you know me, you know that I really like the Roadster, and that would be the models that were made from 2015 to 2021. The Roadsters were just freaking fantastic. Just the way they're set up were just awesome. But I am honestly a huge fan of the 48. The 48's just got something about it. I don't know what it is. Alkimoto rides a 48. I don't know, something about it. And I've ridden them, and they're just fantastic. But it's a super fun bike. I'm having a good old time right now. No, all those people out there say, well, you can't take them on the highway. Oh, shut up. Yes, you can. I used to commute 100 miles a day, back and forth. There were 50 miles each way on my Sportster 8883. It was great. It was great. Super reliable. It was awesome. And now with this one, man, I'm considering doing some stupid stuff with it, like taking some super long rides that I probably shouldn't on this. But I'm really considering taking this Sportster. You ready for this? I'm seriously considering going and doing the Blue Ridge Parkway on this Sportster. I'm really seriously thinking about that. It just sounds like a lot of fun, something I would really have fun. Again, do a camping thing with. I like the idea of doing something completely inappropriate with the wrong motorcycle. I just think it's cool to do that. So for me to take this bike and do a ride like that, which would be like 5 or 6 days and a lot of highway miles, and it'd probably be like 1,000, maybe a 1,200 mile ride. It would be awesome. I do plan on doing a Saddle Sore 1000 on this Sportster. Yeah, so I'm seriously considering doing a Saddle Sore 1000 with this bike. But I am very much looking forward to it. That'll come eventually. Would I take this on a cross-country tour? Ooh. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the bike is in fantastic condition. It's in really, really... I would borderline say this bike is in showroom condition. But would I? I don't know. That would be a real test of my endurance. That's for sure. Because she does vibrate a bit. Again, like I said, she's not fuel injected, so it's a little rougher around the edges. But, I mean, I'm comfortable right now. I'm good. You know, and I've had her up around 70 miles an hour. I don't know. So in all honesty, really, every bike is what you make it. For me, I think the Sportster is just, like I had said earlier, it's the every bike. It is. It can be whatever you want it to be, and it can do whatever you want it to do. Of course, yeah, there are some limitations. I wouldn't do a backcountry Discovery Routes ride with it. No, you know, I wouldn't. I mean, maybe I would do the easier ones, but maybe. But would I? No. Now, my particular bike, this particular Sportster, I have not done any significant changes to it. It's pretty much stock, with the exception of, as you saw in one of my previous videos, I added the bags, and I added the horn, and I added the engine guard. That's pretty much it, but aside from that, this bike is original. There's everything about this motorcycle is just as it was in 2003 when it was sold on the dealership floor. And I will keep it that way. I will not modify it beyond this. The originality of the bike is, I think, is important, especially when it comes to a Sportster. But if you're going to, if you know in your heart that you're going to keep it forever, then do what you want with it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to sell this anytime soon, no. But what it does mean is that if I were to get another bike, say for example I wanted to get a Roadster, I would probably outfit it with knobby tires and maybe beef up the suspension a little bit and take it off-road. You know, do some dirt roads and all that. I won't do that with this bike, but the Sportster, be it the XL 883 like I had many years ago, or be it there's so many variations of the Sportster. Oh my God. The 1200C, the 1200CX. There's just so many of them. But look around, shop around, and check them out. There's so many out there. And like I said, you're gonna pay not a premium, but Sportsters are pulling in far more money than you think, based on motorcycles their size, other brands. They're pulling in some good money still. And it's not because, oh, it's Harley Davidson. That has nothing to do with that. It's just because it's a very sought-after motorcycle. You know, and there are Sportster clubs out there everywhere. So do yourself a favor, boys and girls. If you don't already have one, get out there, get on Cycle Trader, get on Chopper Exchange, Get on Craigslist. Just be careful with Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace. Just be careful, Facebook Marketplace. And eBay. Just be careful with eBay. And find yourself a Sportster. And if you have questions about a Sportster, ask me, because I will have answers for you. That's it, boys and girls. That's all I got for now. Hello to everybody in the 360 camera. Hello. I hope you've enjoyed that too. That's new to the channel. I've been very excited about doing a video with the new 360 camera. Very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a huge thumbs up, and I appreciate it very much. You know I do. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate that. It does great for the channel, and of course it does great for my podcast also. And comment down below. Come on, say something. You know I'm gonna reply. Say something. I look forward to hearing from you. So that's it, kids. I'm out. Time to head home. Almost time for dinner. Bye, kids. That's it. See you in the next video. This is Ted out. Peace out. Rock and roll.